Hi, I'm just going to do an oil change and filter on the Aprilia Caponord 2014. I've already taken out the stopper for the engine oil where you fill it up. And I've got a drain bowl ready, and you can see the sump plug there, and that is a socket which is a 22mm, and then the oil filter which is positioned under the engine there with a bit of blue writing on. I'll be replacing that, and they hold 3.35 litres. So now I'm just going to remove the plug, and there's a copper washer on there which you need to keep hold of, and if it falls in the bowl you just have to fish it out with your fingers, undo it, watch it, could be hot. And just let it drain into your oil container. This is a sump plug, and that's a bang net at the top. If you just check that, if there's any bits of stuff coming out of the engine, like bits of swarf, that'll stick to that and give it a good cleaning. If there's not a lot on it, then there's not a lot of wear happening in the engine. Just clean around the sump plug hole, make sure there's no oil there. Just give it a quick wipe, and then get the plug and screw it back. Remember to screw it in, make sure it's tight but not over tight. You don't want to strip it, and then give it a clean round with a rag afterwards. I'm going to be using a belt type oil filter remover, which is quite good rather than a metal type. So feed it round the actual oil filter, and I always undo it anti-clockwise. Obviously the drain bowl underneath to catch the oil, and I'm using a genuine Aprilia oil filter, which I'm just going to prime with a bit of oil, and then put a bit of oil lubrication around the seal there, just to help the engine because it's full. I'm going to be using a genuine Aprilia filter, bought from the Aprilia shop. I'm also using a belt type oil filter remover, so just wrap it around the filter, and always do it anti-clockwise, lefty loosey, on a righty tighty when you tighten it up, and make sure you got your drain hole underneath. And also with the filter I put a bit of oil in it just to prime it, and then just a bit of oil around the seal so it doesn't grab. Now the filter is loose and the oil is draining, get your hand there, watch out because it could be hot around the engine. Unscrew it until it's all out, which you don't drop and splash you in the face, and then put it into your bowl. Let it drain, and then get a rag and just wipe the area clean, ready for the new filter to go back on. I'm going to be using a castor oil because the E&I oil Italian isn't available in Australia, so the dealer assured me this is the stuff they put in the Aprilias there. It's a 15W50 oil. Like I say, I'm just going to prime the filter and just run a bit of oil around there with my finger, ready to be screwed up. Okay, ready to insert the new oil filter. All been wiped and clean around there. Hopefully you can see it in the dark. Feed the filter on to the thread, be careful not to cross thread it, and then righty tighty screw it up clockwise. Get a rag and tighten it up with your fingers, and make sure it's not over tight, because you're the one that's got to get it off next time. And if you want to be really posh, I just get a tin of degreaser. And then go around here and just spray it round where you've done the oil change underneath. And then just give it a good clean up, and you won't get any residue oil on your nice garage floor. Okay, I've just measured out a litre of oil. I'm going to do this 3 times, 3 litres, and then I'm going to check the engine after. I've got the funnel with the gauze in it. If you get anything in it, not to go into the engine. I'm just going to top that up now to 3 litres, run the engine, and then I'll check it on the side. I think we've got that wrong. Okay, that's the last, well, that's 3 litres now in there. So remove the funnel. Get your checker plug and tighten it back up. Not too tight, you'll have to take it out if you've got to top it up. And then turn the ignition on and start her up. Wait till the oil light goes out. Okay, so there's your oil level checking plug. Maximum and minimum of the lines on the casting. You can only do it by taking off the stand, put it on the stand, and then checking the oil window there, and just make sure you don't overfill it or underfill it. Just make sure it's just under that top line. So the oil change is done now. The level's alright. It just took 3 litres because I've primed the oil filter. Didn't take much to top it up, and it's just under the level line. So all a matter of just a bit of preparation and that, clean off the floor, and there's the bike. So I hope it gives somebody a bit of knowledge of how to change the oil and filter on Aprilia Caponord 2014. My name's Tim. Hope you enjoyed the video, and any other things I do I'll try and post online. Thank you.